there. You know, we're out today seeing if we can test our new tackle out. Got the brand new reels in from Lews and got the brand new rods in as well. And a big old school of Jack Crevalle right over here. And that's how you get a Jack Crevalle on. Not quite the East Coast Jack Crevalle that we're used to, but they'll definitely test your tackle for you. Come on, let's hear that new drag go. How's that sound? Oh, let's just test this sucker out. A little more drag. Everybody wants to know how we test the rods out and how we come up with the actions and stuff that we need. You know, Lews has been known for freshwater products a lot. And I mean, the speed stick has been known in freshwater for years and years. But when they came to us and said, hey, we want to put some saltwater actions on them, I said, hey, I got the perfect action, the perfect example to follow for saltwater actions. You know, because freshwater, when you hook that fish, you're usually in a lot of brush and a lot of grass below. So you got to really stick that fish and just, I mean, hold him up. That's why the bass guys like to use that 60, 70 pound test a lot when they're fishing for bass. This one has a lot more play in it for saltwater fish to tire them out. Like I was telling you earlier with bass, you're gonna have to stick them and hold them right there in the brush and in the hydrilla and whatnot. But with saltwater fish, you wanna let them play out because they got teeth, they can hurt you. And when you get them on the boat, a lot of times they can be so green that they'll beat things absolutely to death. So you want a good rod that's gonna tire that fish out where he's not going absolutely nuts. And if you know a Jack Crevalle, Jack Crevalles can be some of the most powerful fish all the way to the boat, into the net, onto the deck of the boat. So you wanna make sure they're good and docile before you try to start pulling these hooks out, because a Jack Crevalle is very, very muscular and very powerful. They don't call them canal tuna for nothing. They got a tuna shape, tuna tail, that forked tail, and I tell you what, ain't nothing better to test your tackle out with than one of those guys. Well, the reason we chose the 7.6 is I saw those fish busting out here today when we left the ramp. And you know, we're out here to test the new tackle today, and I chose the 7.6 just because they look like 7 to 10 pound Jack Crevalle. They weren't the big 10 to 15 to 20 pounders that, you know, you'd be on for about an hour with a 7.6 like this. But you know, like I was saying before, the speed stick is known for freshwater and being really, really stiff. But these new saltwater actions from Lews that we got going on, I'm telling you, you saw how quick it wore that Jack Crevalle out. And that was a pretty good jack for this rod. Had it rigged with 10 pound test smackdown with a 40 pound leader on there, and one of my favorite top dogs right there. Got the job done with the Jack Crevalle. Now it's time to go find something else and see if we can bend another stick.